Well, I'm going to go ahead on and start while you guys signing up. Learning to Love You workshop. I created this maybe a couple of years ago. It's just for self-empowerment, self-affirmation, and then some people actually may struggle with loving themselves or have self-esteem or insecurities and things like that. So we all can continuously build ourselves up and get involved in self-improvement. Here, before jumping in, let me share with you how and why I wanted to host this workshop with you. God, my mother, and the villagers, that's your community or our community, esteem and encourage me throughout my development, especially being a victim of bullying, violation, and feeling like a misfit. I work with individuals, men, women, and children as a mental health professional, coach, counselor, and pastor. I have a compassion and passion for helping others identify their strength and embracing. Absolutely. Romans 12 and chapter 18. Even God knows it's not always possible, but as much as possible, again, that's setting your intention to live in peace with all people. Whatever you have to do to maintain your own peace, peace of mind, peace in your spirit, peace in your heart, you do those things because at the end of the day, you have to care about you. You can't allow other people can have power over you when you don't take control of your own self. And that's what I mean by taking authority. And so I love this. It's like commit to your full intention. Make a commitment. Like I have a commitment that wherever I live in my space, I want it to be peace. So I don't allow negative people to be in my house, and I don't want that around me because I'm more of the glass half full person. I need to do what I need to do to maintain that attitude. I don't want to allow other people to change me. So if you coming in with the negativity and stuff, first of all, when people walk in, they don't even stay because people have told me many times, Cheryl, I don't know what it is, but when I come into your place, I feel peace, I feel calm. Oh my God. And I said, well, really, that's the anointing because I'm always praying and I'm asking God's spirit to be there. And at the same time, I'm being intentional. The way my attitude is. So it's like, it can't even live. Darkness can't even live. It's like, darkness and light don't agree. So it can't even stay there. It got to go. They don't want to stay anymore. They get uncomfortable. So that I don't have, a lot of times I ain't got to do anything. Let God do the work. Yes. Right. So what y'all get out of that? I want to hear somebody when you look at that. What is it telling you? Of what God has called you to do or what your purpose is. But sometimes we miss it. And so I help people kind of come to the realization and say, okay, wait a minute. I got something here. There got to be a strength that I have because everybody's not lying. You can go to another state and somebody call out or highlight the same attribute they see in you, no matter where you go. Pay attention to that. Even like with my ministry, it didn't matter where I went. I was in my 20s, my 30s. Somebody always go, you a preacher? Where your church at? They just assume that I had a church because what came out of me, ministry came out of me all of the time. It's not nothing I made myself do. It was just second nature because guess what? That's part of who I am. That's part of what my calling is. I can't deny it. I can't hide it. Even if you try to run from it, you can't because it's almost like it follows you no matter where you go. So at some point you got to be like, okay, God, what do you want me to do? I'm here. I surrender. I'm ready. And that's what I had to do because I couldn't run from it anymore. I would just have to sit in the corner and be quiet because you guys hear it in class. Sometimes the preaching comes out. I just can't help it. That's who I am. And there's no apologies for it. You understand? Then you walk in your strength and everybody's never going to be for you. But there are a nation of people that God has called you to. And a nation don't have to mean the whole world. It can mean a set amount of people or a particular community that God has given you a word or something that you do that you can help people live a better life. Some kind of way for you to serve somebody. So